With gangs controlling 80% of the capital, Haiti remains in crisis. Millions here have no food or shelter, and violence is rampant. It's this desperation that forced so many to flee to start a new life in the United States. That life could soon be turned upside down with the Trump administration shutting down foreign aid and deporting illegal immigrants back to their home countries.
We have seen
one of the issues that we're seeing around the world with a lot of countries is that, see, the U.S. gives a lot of money to a lot of countries. And so what tends to happen is, due to corruptions, and corruptions is in almost every government, but it's more revealing in smaller countries, because when they don't use the aid and the money that another country is giving to them, it's shown in the people and then just the country itself. And so what happens is the leaders take the money and they use it for themselves, and they don't use it for the purpose that it's been given. This is where the crisis come in, and everything starts with leadership.
There are armed gang members all up and down these streets. This is a red zone, they call it. This is not open to even vehicular traffic. Normal private cars don't come down here because they'll get shot. And we're having a real opportunity today to tour these streets with the man who is in charge of this neighborhood.
Next thing tend to happen is someone from among the government, someone within the government, or just someone from out of the streets, normally someone from the government or have worked for the government or something like that, rise up as a leader. And then this person tends to influence others and get power, and then it creates other issues.
To tour these streets with the man who is in charge of this neighborhood, Jimmy Cherizier. Once a police officer, Cherizier now leads a coalition called Vivre Ensemble, controlling much of Port-au-Prince. He's accused of brutal violence, earning him the infamous nickname Barbecue Cherizier. But he calls that a distortion.
My mother was a street vendor. She used to sell cooked food on the street. So I bear the name Jimmy Barbecue because my mother used to sell barbecue. Now that the system wants to destroy my...
Whenever you start to make a difference and it goes against the power structure and you're going against that to make a change, you can look for an insult of your character, because the idea is to make people view you a certain way, even though you're doing something to help the people, because you have been in that struggle where a lot of common people are in at that time.
Cherizier says he's not looking to take control of the country for himself, though he's often called the most powerful person in Haiti. Human rights groups accuse him of mass killings and intimidation, claims he denies.
So this man, this leader, he admits that he's not trying to take over the country. He's trying to make a point and to be there for his people. He recognizes that there's corruption in the government, and sometimes it takes this kind of force to get your government's attention. And so that's what I see with this guy. I don't know this guy personally. You can just only go by people's words when you hear them speak. The problem in Haiti is the problem we're seeing in a lot of other countries. Right now, Haiti's happen to be the country that stands out and we see all over the news. And I say this once again, a country that is small and poor, the corruption in leadership is more visible than a country that's big and massive and has a lot of wealth. But corruption also is in those countries too. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave me a comment down below.